the remains of what you could call preplushment are the burgeoning defensiveness. And when you rain conkettlement upon your pre-parishioners, you have little of the disenhancements that recriminate when you don't find defilement sufficient. And in inhabiting the procuspids of our whistleblowers, we find 9 times out of 10 we have been threshing ignorance. And when the plenipotentiary finds an ox in the hen house instead of a fox, what will happen upon the embankment is anyone's conquistador. So, to purge is the same thing as to preach, my friends. To attempt to codswallop the indignant. To extend the hand of righteousness to those who will not regret their defensiveness, and to call upon them to emasculate all of their friends and make a halo of Cheerios around their sphincter. Those things become an ornament of dysentery. And when our generals have insufficient brocades, and when you can't find dreadlocks on the heffalump, and when you think that all that's left for you is to ratchet up the militarization of your knuckles, and the only thing that you have beside your fusillade is a pasty, mint-flavored canker sore, you're going to relish the vanguard. You're going to find amongst your charms something that you treasure beyond the arrangements made by frolicking Desdemonas. So, hold forth, gesticulatingly, find inside or amongst the various embarrassments of wheat a kettle or two, or an embarrassment of kettles that are slowly simmering with hot sauce, and that find a friendship in disembowelment, a burgeoning niceness that comes across as a brass knuckle in the coterie. And when you have occasion to frolic, frolic mirthfully. And when there is disinclination to point to the constellations of dismay, hold it in your hand with a gentleness bordering on malice. And in time, all of the fixtures that were of negligible chrome will find themselves upgraded and upbraided, and without the kind of loneliness that becomes an encrustment in which you can find peccadillos and pecans. And if you take the pecans as if you were grooming a mate and you render them bilabial and you try to masticate them, but without the chalice of true conceptualization. If you attempt mastication without calcium, all you will find is a gummy bear of dentifrice. And you will never have a home. You will feel a waterfall of wheelbarrows, draining your contempt for the referendum. And you will face not a body, but a unibody. You will face a collective that has never known disagreement on its bylaws. You will face a hostel made of mortuaries. And to seek in those places the embrace of the criminal encephalopod makes the desiccated brain wart inflamed with effluvia, and finding a passel of pustules upon its nostril and its nostrum. So, hello, as in hi, and get thee, as in hi. To all of the places with a pungent escularia. And find in the decorations of the emoluments, in the tiny little flourishes that were made by the penmanship of the Hexides, a swirling and romantic coffinophilia that has only disregard for the Hempstead. Thank you very much for listening. Comments welcome.